Here's a thought that shows up around 3 in the morning, uninvited. You are one person on one planet, circling one ordinary star out of 100 billion stars in one galaxy, out of 100 billion galaxies. In 100 years, almost no one will remember your name. Give it long enough and the sun itself swallows the whole planet, and there won't be anyone left to remember that either. So the thought arrives, cold and reasonable. What if none of it matters? What if nothing I do matters at all? I'm not going to talk you out of that with a pep talk. I'm not going to tell you you're the center of the universe, because you're not, and you know you're not, and you'd stop trusting me the second I said it. Instead, I'm going to do something stranger. I'm going to agree with the nihilist about the part he's right about, and then I'm going to show you that the part he's right about is the part that sets you free. Stay with me. Let's start by being honest, because most answers to this question cheat. The person who says nothing matters, they're not being dumb, they're not broken. They looked up at the sky, did the math on their own size, and told the truth about it. That takes a kind of courage most good vibes people never manage. So let's not flinch from it. On the scale of the cosmos, you are unimaginably small. Your whole life, every triumph, every heartbreak, is a flicker too brief for the universe to even register. The stars are not watching. They were here before you, they'll be here after, and they will not notice when you go. That's true. I'm not going to pretend it isn't. Reality is whatever is left when we're not here to narrate it. And what's left does not include a cosmic scoreboard with your name on it. So, if your question is, does my life matter to the universe? I'll give you the honest answer nobody wants to say out loud. No, it doesn't. But hold on. Because I think that's the wrong question. Not wrong like forbidden. Wrong like you're using the wrong instrument to measure it. Because it quietly causes more suffering than almost anything else. We measure things with instruments that were never built to read them. If you tried to weigh a brick with a thermometer, you'd stare at it forever and get nothing. Not because the brick has no weight, but because you brought the wrong tool. The thermometer isn't lying. It just can't see the thing you're asking about. That's what we do with meaning. We hold our one small life up to the entire universe and ask the cosmos to tell us if it counts. And the cosmos says nothing. And we hear that silence as no. But the universe was never a meaning detector. It doesn't deal in meaning any more than a thermometer deals in weight. Gravity, fusion, entropy, those are its business. Mattering is not a force of physics. You will never find it under a telescope, because that was never where it lived. So, when the 3 a.m. voice says, nothing matters, what it really proved is narrower than it sounds. It proved that meaning isn't a cosmic property. It never was. And that's not the end of the conversation. That's the first honest step into it. Because if meaning doesn't live in the sky, where does it live? Here's where I've landed, and you can test every piece of it against your own life, which is the only test I trust. Meaning isn't up to the stars. It's down in the soil, at human scale, in the garden right in front of you. Let me make it concrete, because abstractions are easy to wave away. Think about a moment you actually helped someone, not for a reward. You just made one bad day a little less bad for one person. Did that matter? To the universe? No, we covered that. But to them, in that moment, it mattered completely, provably. You could see it on their face. That's the thing the cosmos argument can't touch. The indifference of the stars is real, but it's up there. It does not reach down into the kitchen where you made someone a meal, or the room where you sat with someone who was scared, or the quiet where you made something with your hands that didn't exist before. The cold of space is real, and it cannot put out a single one of those small fires. And notice, you don't have to believe any of that on my say-so. You felt it. Everyone has. The mattering that's real is the mattering you can reach out and touch. It was always at arm's length. We just kept looking light years away for it. Now here's the turn. The part the nihilist almost reached and stopped just short of it. If nothing you do matters to the universe, then the universe isn't grading you. Sit with that for a second, because here's an enormous relief buried in it. All that pressure to be important, to leave a permanent mark, to matter to history, to eternity, to be remembered forever. That was a weight you were never built to carry. Nobody could carry it. It crushes everyone who picks it up. And the cold fact of cosmic indifference takes it off your back. You don't have to matter to the stars. You were never going to. You're free. Free for what? Free to matter here. At the scale where it's actually possible. Where it's real and provable and yours. Because meaning was never something you find lying around, waiting to be discovered, stamped with cosmic approval. Meaning is something you make. It's a verb. You don't go looking for whether your life matters. You make it matter. One tended thing at a time. And knowing that in your head isn't enough. You only really get it once you've lived it. Once you felt a small moment's matter so plainly that the 3 a.m. argument just loses its grip. The nihilist dug all the way to the bottom and called it an ending. I think he hit the floor, the solid ground you can finally stand on and start to build. So here's what I'd leave you with. Not a slogan, something you can actually do tonight. When that thought comes, does any of this matter? Notice that you've picked up the wrong instrument again. You're trying to weigh your life against the whole universe, and the needle will always sit at 0, and you'll always feel the floor drop out. So change the question to one that actually has an answer. Not, does my life matter? Too big, wrong tool, unanswerable. Ask instead, did I tend anything today? Did I make one moment better for one person, even if that person was me? That question has an answer. Every single day it has an answer. And the stars don't get a vote in it. Only you do. The universe isn't going to hand you meaning. It doesn't have any to give. That was never its job. But the small plot in front of you, the people, the work, the moments you can actually reach, that ground is yours, and what grows there is entirely up to you. So, not does it all matter? The better question, the one you can actually answer, what will you make matter today in the small plot in front of you?